Today is the anniversary of the death of Randy Macho Man Savage. And I can tell you, I had him on the show numerous times with me. Wild and crazy man. But Bobby Rich has the wildest story about Randy Macho Man Savage. Bobby?
Yeah, there was a wrestling match going on out at USF Sundome, and I was hosting it, and I was introducing him and Miss Elizabeth for one of their matches. And I said, here's Randy Macho Man Savage. The crowd went crazy. And I went, Miss Elizabeth. Woo. Well, he didn't like that. No, he didn't like the way I was talking about Miss Elizabeth. So we get the match started. And he yelling at me, screaming obscenities at me. And he grabs the other wrestler, picks him up, and throws him at me. And I mean, he actually it wasn't faked. He threw the wrestler at me because I was sitting at the table next to the match. It hit the table, I jumped back, and the guy that put the whole thing together came over to me and said, Bobby, I think you should get out of here because I think he's serious. I said, no kidding, and I left.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, Mason, you had him back on your show, right?
I did. And everything was fine. I mentioned Bobby, and he just snarled.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he was snarling or what got him upset, but let me tell you, he doesn't like you.
No, and so he was sitting there next to Mason, and Mason said, you guys, everything's cool, right? Let him know everything's all right. And they brought him 2 cups of steaming hot coffee, and I'll never forget. He looked at me like this. He drank 1 cup of scalding hot coffee, put it down, grabbed another one, drank it, and put it back down, just went, well, I almost peed my pants, but I didn't. And then I left the room. So I was scared, right? I saw him a couple times after that. I was still scared, still afraid. I was telling another wrestler about it one day. This guy, Randy Poffo, professional wrestler, and I'm telling him about my experience. And I tell him the whole story, exactly what happened, you know, and how he wanted to kill me, this, that, and the other. When I got the story finished, Lanny goes, that's my brother.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, Randy Poffo was Randy Macho Man Savage's brother. So.
And he verified
And
that.
he said, I do understand. Randy did a few things like that. But I was like, oh no. I felt horrible when I told him about it. But it was a true story.